Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So here we are back with part 7 with the uniform concept project I have going on here. This trim here we have, um, this will be the cactus cooler. So this will be navy, blue, and cactus green. So we'll go ahead and start the slide here. And during this slide, I mean, you guys kind of know the pattern of the uniform already. I think by now, if you've seen my slides in the past, um, colors are just gonna switch around and the flow, the helmets and the pants will change from time to time. Jerseys, it changes all the time. So it's the same pattern, but in this video, I kind of want to talk a little bit about the men's basketball. Since then, I haven't been able to really talk about it, and I just thank Coach Miller first of all. If he ever watches this, thanks for 12 years. It was awesome. Never got to the Final Four, but it's okay. You know, I know he coached to get this team to the Final Four and win national championships. And we know he tried really hard to do that. It's a hard sport. It's tough. It's 300 and something schools, I think, in college basketball, um, that could win the whole. Only one could win the whole thing. You know, so he did good for 12 years, and thank you. But um, right now it's April 13th, it's in the early in the morning. I don't have a coach named yet, as far as I know right now, but for basketball. But the candidates. I want to talk about some of the candidates that have been talked about. Um, I want to talk about the ones like from the system from Gonzaga. Tommy Lloyd. Tommy Lloyd. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I think he should stay at Gonzaga, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't think he's the top choice around here at least. But we'll see. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? The Muscleman, don't know really a lot about him. I know he was at Nevada not too long ago, but he's at Arkansas now, and I guess they made it deep in the tournament this season, so his name's kind of hot right now. Um, Not sure about that one. Long term, at least. Um, um, that's kind of it for what I think for the non outside the Arizona pool. Arizona pool, it's huge. I mean, Steve Kerr. I don't know if he'll leave Golden State to come coach. That would be great. I would love for him to do that. Um, Damon Stoudemire is interesting. I think he'd be a really good choice. I mean, I think he would be a really good choice. Something different. It's his alma mater. I think um, this will just help elevate his coaching skills even more at another level. And but only he knows if he's ready for it or not. So he's an interesting choice too. Miles Simon. He was an assistant here at Arizona. He was the assistant now at the Lakers. So he's kind of both college and NBA assistant coaching experience. So head coaching in college and where better at his alma mater. That's another interesting choice there too. Jason Terry's like already there. Um, he'll be considered, but if he's not the head coach, he should definitely be the assistant, the top assistant on staff, whoever gets hired as a coach, for sure. But we'll see. I mean, he's another name to consider too. He's already here, um, so we'll see about that. Um, and as far as what was I going to talk about? Oh, for basketball still. So for basketball, um, so yeah, as far as those candidates, I think it's hard. It's really hard. Luke Walton, I think, got some consideration, but he says he's gonna stay NBA, I guess, for now. I think he's with the Kings, I believe, the Sacramento Kings. He's the head coach for the Sacramento Kings right now. So um, I really haven't been watching a lot of NBA this season, so I don't know how the Kings are doing. I hope they're doing well, but I don't know. Um, so Luke says he's staying put, for now at least. And who else got considered? I'm trying to remember who else got considered. I think It was no, not Mike Bibby. Did Mike Bibby get considered? I don't even know if Mike Bibby's a head coach. If he is, I'm sorry I did not know that. But um maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was somebody else. Maybe it was I already said Miles Simon. Jason Terry's already there. Who else? Oh, Josh Pashner. Josh Pashner was another one. Um, that's considered too, and he maybe. Um, I think just like Damon Steinem, this will elevate his coaching, um, his coaching even more. So we'll see. He's another interesting selection. And as far as outside the Arizona pool, I really don't see anybody. Um, if you're gonna go outside the Arizona pool, you're gonna have to go really big. But I don't think they'll do it anyway. Somebody like I really don't know. Who's not coaching? I don't even know who's not coaching right now. I'm trying to think of some retired coaches, but I can't. Um, Latino, but I don't know how that would fit around here. I don't know. I think you just need to stick to someone who's hungry, who's got some Arizona ties. Miles Simon's interesting. Damon Steinmeier's interesting. Jason Terry's interesting. Josh Pashner. You know, all these guys are interesting in their own way, and we'll see what happens. And Steve Kerr would be great. It'd be awesome if we had Steve Kerr, but that's up to him. We'll see. And anyway, we'll go to the take a break from that. You guys can let me know too who you think should the next coach should be, or who has anybody heard anything by now? Because I haven't. I haven't seen anything new until then. But until now, I'm sorry. So yeah. Anyway, to these uniforms here. Called this cactus cooler because because I mean it's got the cactus green, the blue to represent like a cooling, like a just like a cooling color. So I call it cactus cooler. Um, I don't know if they're I would call them my favorites, but they look kind of they do cool the eye down a little bit, especially after from the last ones, the copper and the cardinal. I like that concept, but yeah, it could be a little bit warm on the eyes, so this one kind of cools it off a little bit more. If you've been watching the playlist and you reach this point so far, part seven, thanks, I appreciate it. You're just about almost halfway there, so thanks. Thank you for everyone's patience. So this was a long project. Tried working on it almost every day. I tried to put out a few uniforms a day as much as I could. Working on around on other things and things like that, as far as graphics and other stuff too. Um, so it's kind of slowed down this a little bit the way I wanted this slide to be out quicker, but you know I picked up other things and it slowed down a little bit. So, but we're back. I think we're back on track now, and um, we got the taste reviews. Take a break from this also. So, but want to get back on track on this. I want to get this out there as quick as I can now, and yeah, these um these are just concepts, by the way, but it's a lot of fun putting them out too. So I think that's why I haven't been in a rush either. We're about to getting close now to about the halfway point. Hope everyone had a good Easter. By the way, if anybody did anything, I know I didn't do anything. I know that week it was my only day off and did not do anything. But happy Easter, everybody. So yeah. Anyway, about this, I want to talk about the spring game now. Um, so should be interesting, exciting. I don't know if I'm gonna go, but I'll definitely watch it on YouTube or whatever. Whoever has it, Pac-12. I don't have any cable outlet anymore, so I just kind of just stream on YouTube. So whatever I could find, wherever I could find it. So, but I'll try to find it somehow. Um, so it sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Um, interesting how they brought those two former, not just U of A guys, but Patriots. Both of them from the Patriots. I don't know if they were ever teammates on the Patriots, though. I don't think so. I think Teddy Bruschi retired a season before Gronkowski was got drafted by the Patriots. I think that was like the '08. I think it was '08, and then Gronkowski's rookie year was like '09 or 10, something like that. So it was like a 1 or 2 year um, gap. So they were never really teammates on the Patriots, which is interesting. But as soon as Teddy retired, Gronk came in about a year or two later. So pretty neat how they're both ex Patriots too. And Mr. Coach, Mr. Fish, also just came from the Patriots as a quarterbacks coach. So that was his last stop before he came here. So pretty neat. I wonder who else is going to be there here at the spring game. You never know. It says they have like special appearances in every practices, and it seems like so. It's like, okay, well, I wonder who they're going to bring for the spring game. So a lot of expatriates, so it'll be very interesting. But yeah, not sure if I'm gonna make it out yet though. Probably just gonna end up watching it wherever I could find it. But it should be a lot of fun. I really like how the blue and green do look alike though. Together, they do complement each other pretty good. Um, Again, these are just concepts. That's why we do them. That's why we get a visual of what it would be like if we switch to these colors for a game here and there. These are just ideas for in the future. You never know, and that's why I nicknamed the trims too. Like this one here is Cactus Cooler. I title all of them. So like the announcers might be a pain in the butt still, and the announcers say, especially on the radio announcers, when they say that give people visual while to give their visual, be like, yeah, Arizona's wearing their green helmet, blue jerseys, and white pants or whatever, with green numbers or whatever. So it's like a I don't know. It kind of changes it up too, so it doesn't look the same all the time. And it kind of gives some unpredictability. You don't know how the team's gonna look. You don't know what trim they're gonna come out in. So it's gonna be like so they'll say the name of the trim too. So and the cactus cooler trim with the however the combination of the uniform is. This trim kind of too reminds me a little bit of especially with the all blue like this, kind of like an oceany seaweed kind of look to it. Kind of like the old Seahawks colors too, except I didn't include the silver in this one or the gray. But the Seahawks used to have like a green and a blue like this before they went to like the navy and the lime, what they have now, which that looks okay too. But this looks pretty. This looks more classic. So, but around here we call it Cactus Cooler. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these combinations so far. This color trim, this concept of trim here. Um, the concept style, like the classic style, the classic Arizona style that we had before. Um, Kind of just threw a twist in there with the Wildcat being on the other side of the helmet there too. Just yeah, any other teams you want to see, ideas for future videos, just let me know. I'm gonna do an NFL here pretty soon. Some U of A college basketball ones. Both men and women, but I think we're gonna mess with got the we're gonna get the guys done first, and then we'll do some lady ones down the line, and then as far as U of A stuff, and then of course we'll have stuff in between too, like NFL, NBA, other stuff like that too. So stay tuned, and special projects too. Yeah, I'll do special projects, show special projects on here too, if that's okay with them, of course. So so yeah, just my information's in the description box, and whatever you want to see, let me know. As we get towards the end here too, I think one more thing I wanted to talk about was I think we kind of I know I was starting to cover the spring game, but I want to talk more about it. Oh yeah, so anyway, I kind of had some stadium ideas for future like stadium ideas. Um, like yeah, with the COVID and everything, I know there's gonna be sanitizers everywhere and all that stuff. That's great. Every seat should have a sanitized dispensary, by the way. But but no. Besides that, though, I know they'll have it for every section for sure. But anyway, my point is, um, I haven't been to Arizona Stadium in the last 3 years, but I know they fix it up really nice, especially in the student side. They fix it up really nice. One interesting thing I would try to maybe see if I can find it. I'll leave a link here if I can. Um, we had an athletic director back in before the one we have now, Dave Hickey. We have Greg Byrne. He was the athletic director before Dave Hickey. Um, the dorms that are in the stadium, I don't know if they're being used or some are being used as storage or I don't know what's going on, but they could they could very easily make this a better stadium if they're not using the dorms. So especially if they're using the ones that are using are just as storage, they can easily renovate the stadium even more. Um, so we don't. I don't know if that's when that's going to happen or if that's still going to happen or not. Um, but I thought that was interesting. I thought I'd just bring that up since since I was trying to talk about a little bit of news here too. And as far as I know right now, that's about all I know. I think they're gone through 9 practices now in spring, so that's good. Like spring ball's like halfway through, I think. So, or I think the spring game's on the 24th. I believe it's a Saturday. Um, so yeah, we'll see. It should be a lot of fun things going on right now. So that's good. It's really good to see. I haven't seen that in a long time, and it's refreshing. Really refreshing to see. So, um, a lot of positive things and seeing some of these guys talk, being interviewed after practice. These guys look like they're really focused and they look like they're on a mission. Like they're serious about football now, which is great. So I'm really loving what I'm seeing and hearing, and it's yeah, it's looking really good. So keep it up, and it's very exciting. So I think we're about how many months away now? How many months away? We're in April, so we still got another 4.5 months. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I think our first game is like August, no, September 4th. I want to say against BYU in Las Vegas. So that's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be a good way to kick off the season. And the Raiders Stadium too, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be very fun. So I think we're coming up on the last one here, guys. Thanks for your patience. If you stayed through the whole way, thanks. I appreciate it. Um, this is the last one here. Yeah, we'll just stop it there. That's the end of it. So let me know what you guys think of this trim concept, and we'll do another one here pretty soon. Getting them out there a little bit quicker, and still trying to put some things in between there too, so it's not just this all the time. But so it's good though. Keeps me busy. Keeps me putting more videos out. So that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. Um, so thanks again, guys, for watching, and take care of yourselves, and we'll talk again in a day or two.